What's going on, guys? HJD here, and today, as we can tell from the title, we're going to be talking about Jugo from Naruto, and now he is in 14th place, I believe, right? Yes, 14th place in the Akatsuki ranking. Now, why is he this low or this high, depending on how you look at it? He's kind of a one-trick pony, honestly. He's a tank, he's a brute, however you want to go with that little interpretation. That's who he is. He's the tank, he's the brute of the little Taka group that Sasuke kind of acquired. Now, how powerful is he? He's not too shabby, you know? He can slam the ground so hard that he creates a fucking crater in the ground. If you remember Tosuka, the guy that also has the same, Tosaka, I believe. It's an anime canon thing, or a filler thing. I forgot. I'm including this because let's just give him props where there's props, man. Let's just try to give him something. Broke his armor off. It's the same armor that he has on, or it's debatably better than his own armor. So he manages to break off tougher armor than his own armor. Or at the very, very least, it's equal to his. He also has the firepower to take down a small building, I'd say. He also manages to harm Killer Bee and almost take out Konohamaru as an adult in Boruto. And for a short time, he did manage to block A for a little bit. His speed's okay. He has jet boosters that can boost it, and he managed to keep up with adult Konohamaru. And his reaction time, again, Konohamaru, that's really the best person he's fought so far is Konohamaru, which Konohamaru as an adult isn't too shabby. He's not that bad. As for durability, he does manage to tank some explosions to the face. Very minor explosions, but explosions nonetheless. They were from kunai, basically, so it's kind of like paper tag bombs. And he also has thick skin. Now, his endurance isn't too bad. He does obviously take some hits from Raikage A, and we all know how powerful he is. His hacks aren't the best, but they aren't bad. You know what I'm saying? They're okay. He can absorb chakra. He can absorb senjutsu without training. He kind of does it by himself, but unfortunately, this does enable his rage form to come out if he absorbs too much, and if he doesn't shoot enough out, he can have enough. He can overload his system to the point where he just has to go out and rage. He also can do this little weird thing with a needle. He can basically inject it into something and absorb flesh and blood. It's fucking disgusting, and I don't know why he needs this. He can only absorb chakra. I don't know why he needs to absorb flesh and blood. But hey, I didn't write this shit. And if you have a cursed seal, he can heal you with the same fucking needle. This fucking needle. But this needle heals people, but also drains people. So this seems to be the deadliest thing in his arsenal at this point. His intelligence varies between which form you want he's in. If he's in his normal form, he's very calm, very what's the word? Very stoic. Right? He's very stoic. He's not a genius per se, but he's not dumb by any means. He's not Karin, but he's not Suigetsu. He's kind of in the middle there. He's the middle in terms of intelligence. But if he's in his rage form, he's very sociopathic. He just does things on a whim. He does whatever he wants his demons take over, basically, if I had to put it like that. His whatever he thinks, he just does. He's a raging monster at that point. Again, his battle intelligence is okay. He knows how to utilize his abilities very well. He knows how to mold his arms into certain weapons that he needs, like shields, shields, axes, or piston fists, or even jet boosters. Whatever he needs, he knows how to make. His stamina is another okay. his longest fight, I believe, was the Fourth War, but I could be wrong. It could be that or the B fight. His destructive power is, again, just like small building level, I'd say. Not too bad, not too great either. Combat speed, he can keep up with guys like Konohamaru and kind of give Konohamaru a worry. So, not too bad. Konohamaru as an adult is very agile. He's not the fastest character in the world. Konohamaru's kind of like a middle tier fighter in the verse. He's not shabby. As for his offense, we already talked about his fucking needle. He can stretch his arms to an extent to a certain length. He can make axes, jet boosters, a giant chakra blast, piston fists, and he can boost that piston fist with those jet boosters that he can put on his arms, so it just makes a better punch. And his defense, he basically, again, can heal you if you have a cursed seal, or he can heal himself. He has thick skin, so it's not even a kunai can go through that shit. Except for his face. His face is a weak spot whether he's in the rage form or not. It's still soft there. And he can also turn his arm into a shield. His releases are wind, earth, fire, and yang. And as for equipment, oh, that was nasty. I felt that right in my soul. His equipment, you could argue that his body is his equipment. He can make shields, axes, piston fists. He can heal people with a needle. That fucking needle is so unnecessary. That can basically be his equipment, but I count equipment as external things like a drawn sword, an axe, a gun. You know, that's what I consider it, but that's the closest you're gonna get for his equipment. Now, where would I place him in terms of the verse? Obviously, I'm going to place him next around Konohamaru's level here. If I had to give him a rank like Jonin or some shit, I'd probably give him Jonin to high Jonin. He's definitely not Kage level. But he's definitely a high Jonin level threat. He should definitely be taken seriously, considering Konohamaru had trouble with him. Like, legit, the only reason Konohamaru got out of a grip from Jugo is because he hit Konohamaru quite literally hit him with his strongest jutsu, which was the Rasengan. Another bad thing about Jugo is a lot of his feats are anime related. It's not manga related. The only things you really give him are like his B fight and Fourth War stuff. And even then, he doesn't have a lot of Fourth War stuff, so that just leaves the B fight. And I guess, like, his shit with Sasuke, when he first meets him. Again, Jugo doesn't really have a lot of feats in the manga, so I scoured the anime for anything. And he's not great, but he's not terrible. He's a mobile car battery, you know. If you need a recharge, he's there. He's a good support, but he's also a good main fighter. So that's what he's got going for him. But thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Like this video if you want to see more videos like this specifically. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and comment what you want to see next. Go subscribe to Underdog Productions. It's a little production thing I've been doing with it's a little production. Yeah, it's a little production. We make movies, series, skits, film, whatever you call it, whatever you want to call it. We make things like that. Get to see me act as different characters with some of my friends. Obviously, I'm not big or anything, but we all come from a humble beginning. So I appreciate it if you subscribe to me, subscribe to that, and I'll see you all in the next video. See you guys. Thank you for watching. Love you.